Hello again, Jeremiah Waite here from the National Scouting Combine, taking place here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm here with Chris Cooper. So Chris, where are you from, bro, and where'd you go to college at?
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to college at UW-Whitewater.
Oh, you went to Whitewater.
Yeah.
Well, I went to La Crosse, so
we know.
We some boys here. We got a big rivalry, so they might have got the upper hand this past season. But Chris, what position did you play at Whitewater?
Played receiver.
Played receiver. Very nice. So, why did you decide to go to Whitewater instead of maybe other schools that may have wanted you?
Yeah. Whitewater was close by, close to family. It was only an hour drive, so my family could always come see me. I could see them, and then because it was a small town school, it was just a lot of opportunities for me to grow, get better as myself, and then also as a player. So Whitewater just fit, and from coming from Milwaukee, where everything is busy, to Whitewater, so it just fit perfect.
How are you able to grow the most from being in a town like Whitewater? You kind of alluded to that with your answer, and I'm just curious because obviously Milwaukee is huge, Whitewater isn't as big. So what part of that allowed your growth to get to a point where you alluded to it in your answer?
Definitely. It was more so less distractions. With being in Milwaukee, I know a lot of people in all different parts of the city. So being in Whitewater, I knew one person. That was my cousin who played wheelchair basketball. But outside of that, I just had to focus and really get better at being me, being a better player, and being a better student and better person overall.
Awesome. So receiver, what are your biggest strengths as a player?
Definitely vertical. I'll jump anybody, jump ball. That's what I love to do.
Yeah.
And then quickness, lateral quickness off the line. Like, it's very difficult to jam me at the line because I have at least 4 or 5 different techniques that I use depending on how a DB reacts.
Yeah.
So it's
these
huge
techniques of yours that you have, is there a guy in the NFL that you've been able to watch that you've been able to learn these techniques from, or how were you able to have such a variety of techniques at the receiver position?
I watched a lot of my all-time favorite, Randy Moss. That's hands down, even though he doesn't have better numbers than Jerry Rice, to me he's the best receiver ever. Jerry Rice as well, Terrell Owens, Lynn Swann, the list goes on. I watched a lot of older guys, how they did it and their physicality, style of playing receiver, and then looking at the new guys like DeAndre Hopkins, Odell, Jarvis Landry, the list goes on, just watching how they use new techniques and kind of combining that into one person. That's what I try to do.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So Wisconsin isn't too far away from Indianapolis, but why are you here at the National Scouting Combine instead of some other combines that you may have been able to attend around the Wisconsin area?
Yeah, so I had a friend of mine that I played semi-pro football with a couple years ago. He sent me the invite about the opportunity. He said, you should just apply, see what happens. So I applied actually a couple weeks ago, and then a few days. Actually, I got the invitation February 8th, I believe it was.
Oh wow!
And then ever since then, I was like, all right, let's go. Like I was already prepping my body for another season because I'm actually living in Philadelphia right now. I just moved there.
Okay.
So I was just prepping my body. Where I'm a personal trainer, so I work at the gym. I'm in the gym 6 days a week. So I was already getting prepared without knowing that this opportunity was coming. So as soon as it hit, I was like, well, let's go. It's go time.
Well, Chris, last question for you.
Yeah.
Why should teams want you on their team instead of someone else at your position?
Really 3 main reasons. I'm consistent, I'm coachable, and I'm willing to step outside of my comfort zone. So if it's something that I need to work better on in my game, if I inside the game, if there's something I need to work more on in practice, off the field, in the weight room, whatever it is, I'm balls to the walls, ready to go do it, because really this is my passion. Football and fitness is the things I love to do. So why would I not try to be the best I can be at it?
Absolutely. Well, Chris, thanks for joining me here on the show.
Thank you.
Once again, Jeremiah Waite here from the National Scouting Combine. Stay tuned for more interviews here throughout the week. Cool.